What is the dealio, y'all? You already know what time it is. This Monday, and all that means is we was able to get into the stock market and go make some cash, right? We pulled some profits out the market today, and I have a banger of a video for you. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping videos every single day about money, stock market, mindset, how to become the best version of yourself. All right. So with that being said, we got the trade of the day today. And today, I'm gonna be telling you about a strategy that could change your life if you understand what I'm saying. All right. So we're gonna go over the trade of the day, and we got Meta. All right. Meta Lena. You already know I love me some Meta. All right. So it's Monday. So we hit Meta today for $319.38. All right. So I got into Meta twice. I caught this play. I caught this play in the chat, in the Discord, right? I'm about to go through it, but be sure to join the Discord so that you can take advantage of these plays and you could grow your money. All right. All you got to do is understand that money is to be leveraged and grown and not spent. All right. So we got Meta. I traded it twice. So the first call I got in, I bought two contracts. Each contract was 1290, so about 1300 times two. That is like 2500. And then I got in and trade at 728. So I didn't take my first trade until almost an hour after market open. I was very, very, very patient today because we had the tariffs. We didn't know which way the market was going, and so we just had to be patient. All right. And then I was in this trade for 5 minutes and I made $200. It was like 199 something on Webull. And then I got back in because it had broke a level. And then I got back in. I got two more contracts and I made another 120, 120, 120. I made 120 on the second trade. So I made 319. Total for the day, we hit 400 before 8 a.m. I was done before 8 a.m. So think about this. I took my first trade at 7:28 a.m. and I was done with my day, trading day, up $400 by 8 a.m. So basically, I got busy for 30 minutes, like inside of trades. I was patient watching for setups. I struck while the iron was hot. I got my money. I got out, and then I'm on to my next part of the day. All right. So with Meta, yeah. So we was in trades for about maybe like 10 minutes total in Meta. And then I also played Palantir. Marcel, he called that out on the chat, and that was an absolute banger too. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the charts, and then I'm gonna break it down for you, and then you're gonna be able to see what we did. All right. So so right here we got Microsoft. Let me go to Meta. All right. So we have the 15 minute and we got the 5 minute. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all something. Don't mind these levels, yo. It's a method to all of my madness. All right. So what we saw at open, Meta went up, right? These are three green candles right here. So I want to drive your attention to this little purple box right here, okay? So number one, right here we have a false breakout, okay? False breakout because the candle never a second confirmation candle. Well, they closed above this level, but they kept getting rejected, right? So this is a false breakout, and it came down here. So the real question is, why did the stock come down here? So I was going to get into some puts because I saw that this was rejecting off of this level, but I did not get into puts on this one. For some reason, I was just told to be a little bit more patient, right? So then what I did was I just waited. And what I saw something called fair value gap, or the FVG. All right. So this is what we call this right here. All right. So here's what a fair value gap is. When you have three candles right here going up or down, and then this top wick of the first candle and the bottom wick of the third candle, it creates a gap. All right. It creates a gap. So whenever a stock breaks out and you have this type of structure, the stock is going to come back into this gap right here to test to see if it could go up or if it goes down. So in my Discord, I called this right here. All right. I said, I see a fair value gap on Meta. We're going to wait to see if it drops below this level right here, which is this gap, the bottom of this gap, or if it bounces off and it goes up. If it bounces off here and goes up, I'm going to get into calls. That's exactly what I said. And as you see, we got in, it came down here, it bounced off. So what I did was I took my entry, and my entry was, I took my entry right here, right? And then my first trade, I took my exit right here at the level, right? I took it at the level because we have tariffs going on. I just didn't know if, because, you know, realistically, my target was right here, 697. Because I was like, it was going to retest its high of day. And if it does, it'll go up. But, you know, we got tariff stuff. We got stuff going on in the market. So you don't want to be too overzealous sometimes. So I got out of my full position right here. That's when I was up 200. And then I saw it get above here, right here. I got back in the trade right here. Okay. So I came back in the trade about 10 minutes later. I got in right there at the bottom of this wick. And then I ended up exiting about right here. All right. I tried to exit right here, but I did not get filled. I was up like 200, but I ended up getting filled, and it was like 120 right there because it was going pretty fast, right? So this strategy was a fair value gap, false breakout, come back down to retest this gap right here, and then it went back up. All right. I didn't want to get in right here on this candle simply because it could still come down. I wanted it to break out of this channel, right? This gap right here. And once I knew it breaks out of the gap, that's when I'll know that, you know, we're definitely where we need to go. So yeah, so that's how I made some money on Meta. And then we did Palantir too, but I just wanted to focus on Meta, right? So very simple trade, very simple strategy. And as you can see, let me show you something real quick. As you can see, we got the Discord, and so I called this right here. I called my Meta, right? Called my Meta, and then so we called the plays in a live chat, and then you know, I'm up what 408. Marcel, he made what $900 on the day today, literally 30 minutes. He made $70 off of Palantir, so he caught, you know, some of that Palantir action. So yeah, it's really simple. With trading, it's about patience. You might be patient for an hour and then be in a trade for 7 minutes, but the 7 minutes that you're in a trade makes you $1,000 all because you was waiting on the setup. All right. So it's not about taking 5 trades a day, 8 trades a day. You could get 1 trade a day and you could go make 3x what you make in a day at your job. Right. So I always like to focus on the percentages because I always say if you go to the bank and you give them $1,000 and you tell them, hey, in 30 minutes, I want you to come back and give me $1,200, they cannot give you a 20% return. They can't even give you a 1% return in 30 minutes. But the stock market can give you a 15% return in 10 minutes when you know what you're doing. All right. So that's the trade of the day. If you want to trade with us every single day, be sure to click the link in the description, join the Discord. We're going to be doing this every day. We're going to be calling bangers every single day. We're going to be bringing you quality setups and trades. All right, so always remember, get out of your head and get into this world because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right, I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate the love. I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Peace.